Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome. So I've still got a couple more bugs to fix, but I think for the sake of the stream, I'm going to work on the tutorial today. Because fixing bugs is annoying, and it's more a trial and error than anything else. At least it feels that way. So instead, I'm going to build a tutorial level. What I'm hoping to get done is essentially put you into a blank slate snow hill, and I'll mess with the aesthetics and that type of stuff later, the look and feel. I'd like to try to put it in kind of like a Tron style slope where you've got the lines and all that good stuff, but we'll see. For now, I'm just going to use it as, I'm just going to leave it as default, and we'll add in things like how to move, how to stop, how to jump, how to perform tricks to earn boost, how to use the boost, what it means to pick up items, how to use the items, how to reset your character if you get off-road, and how to look behind you. So those are all things that when I showed the game at different locations, people would pick up about, I would say about 60 to 70% of that, but very few people would get all of it. So I figure a tutorial would be good. People that want to play the tutorial, obviously they can. It's not mandatory, so I know having a skippable tutorial is like a must-have if you're gonna have a tutorial at all. I mean, you don't have to have a tutorial. I know a lot of people don't like tutorials. This is an effort to please those that do. All right, so let's get started. I've got an empty template level here. I'm gonna start with that. And let's go ahead and save this. I'm just going to call this level 0. All right, now that we're at level 0, we can go ahead and start adding and removing stuff. Clearly, we don't need this. This being the sky dome, so let's take that out. Interesting. All right, let's start with building a terrain. Just realized you guys can't see that. You guys don't see the menu at all. Okay, that's unfortunate. All right, well, we're gonna create a new terrain. I'm going to call this one Terrain 0. I want to follow along with how I've done all these others. So that's going to be Terrain 0. I'm going to set it back 3000, and I'm going to set it 300 here. Yep, all good. I have to make some changes to the settings here real quick. Mainly just to the sides. Okay, where's my terrain? There we go. We go change this name over here. Real name. I think that's as far as I want. I don't need a whole lot. I think that's as far as I want to go. Let's rename these. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and build all of them. Otherwise, it may not turn out right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build 6 pieces. I think that'll make it easier on me in the long run. I could always delete them later if I don't need them. So I'm just renaming all these to keep things organized. Just like you see these. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to move these into a folder as well. And just trying to keep it organized. I'm also going to use a script that kind of requires this naming convention. It's a custom script, so probably could have and should have been done a better way, but that's the way I did it. Okay, I'm trying to think, like, what do I want to name this? I think I'm going to be cheeky. And I'll call it Rain Map T for tutorial. Okay, let's add my custom terrain script. The script is an editor script. really an editor script. I put it in there so it wouldn't copy it to the build, but now I need to be able to use it. Now. Script is an editor script. No, you lie. It is not an editor script. You lie. Okay, what's it doing? Okay, let me see if it'll work now. Aha! Okay, so I wanted to add this in here so I could raise this up by 75%. And boom. Oh, it's the wrong direction. Since when did that ever happen? Well, cool. I don't have it additive, so I can simply say there should be a way to change the direction. I don't expect this to work. Why did it do that? It's never done that in the past. Let me see if I can adjust that script. I wonder if this is an older version of this script. Maybe that's what's going on. I think I'm going to compare this script to a different one. Or Let me just see what this would do. I think it's gonna like rotate it down. Nope, it just says no, can't do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, give me 1 second, let me mess around with this. Right. Give me a second. I'm just moving some things around so we can kind of see what's going on. Guessing I'm using an older script, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I can tell you right now, it's much older. My bad. Oof. It's not that, it's not too bad. Okay, cool. There's a part of me that's like, hey, let's check and see what's what. There's another part like, yeah, screw it, just copy it in there. And for the sake of this stream, I'm just gonna say screw it and paste it in there. What's the worst that could happen, right? Alright, let's start with the editor. Yes. Yep, replace that one. Now the next one. Be under scripts. Yep, place that one. And now let's see what we get. Unity's got to recompile before we can get in there. Looks like we're good. Ah, see? That's what we were missing. So we can change the slope direction and do 0.75 again, but I don't think we need to do slope direction. I think it's flip-flopped. So I believe. Success. Okay. Just to make sure I don't screw anything up, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that component. so that's gone. And I want to move that script back to where it came from. Back up here. Yeah. That's fine. All right, so let's check out our spawn points. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. I assume the camera. Where's the key? There it is. It's too low. Spawn point. We're just gonna place this directly in the middle. Oh, let me label these as terrain so it'll function correctly. Yes, it did, right? Yeah. Okay, this I'm gonna set as 0, and I'm gonna disable all these. Don't need them. That should be correct. Terrain, there it is. I don't think we'll ever use these last few pieces, but I'm just going to label them just in case. Okay, so I've got my terrain. Got these are just folders. Definitely don't need a deer spawner in here, so I'm just going to delete that out. Waypoints, probably won't need those. Stadium, leave the stadium for now. Okay, we've got the one spawner, and we're directly in the middle. That'll work. I don't think we'll need those. Okay, I think we're kind of set for the most part. I mean, there's other things that I want to do, but no, I think we might be good. The camera. What if I change the camera? this to solid color. Ooh, maybe not black. Not sure what uninitialized does. I almost feel like a tutorial level should be kind of like a gray. Yeah, something like that. Okay, gonna save that. Let's add this to our build settings. Now I want to see. Let's see if I can modify when to load that level. So I think that's in my network manager. Page scene. I'll keep it this way, but I want to do something like, say if you choose a tutorial, don't load anybody else, just the single player. Probably clean this up later, but for now, just gonna throw in a cheesy if statement here. Oh, where'd that come from? Yeah, new scene, name, goals. It's interesting. I expected that to come down here. Weird. What's it acting all goofy? Okay, that looks good. Room players. It's gonna be 0. Zero. Yeah, what's he complaining about here? Okay. Yep. Okay, that's a very simple fix. Don't really care for that, but I'll clean it up later. Now let's add that to our level selections. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Game handler, game level handler. The levels, there's 5. Yep. All right, let's go into this. I'm gonna add a new level. Yes. Call this level 0. Is there a different postcard I can put in there? I'm just gonna put something that stands out, so I'm gonna choose level 4. So clean that up later. Levels. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, that looks good. Save that. Save this level and then let's see what we get. So I'd like to add some more logic in there to just basically say, hey, you can only join the tutorial from the main menu and not from the hosted server, etc. But I'll do that later. I'm just aiming for functionality at the moment. We're gonna choose single. Choose our player. Level 0. That's exactly what we want. And let's see, does it put us into the tutorial? Hopefully it does. Ooh, gives us a lot of errors is what it does. Let's see what it's complaining about here in a second. That looks pretty cool though for a tutorial. I like the checker. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty cool. I like it to be darker and maybe like glowing, but definitely like the direction. All right, what's it complaining about? Missing spawn point for player 1. Oh yeah, I didn't want. Oh, I know. All right, I know what the problem is. So in here I'm telling it, hey, I want to at least have 4 players. So I just need to change that to say just say 1 player. So I'll do it here. Under max players, I think it is. Yeah, I believe that'll do it. Let's find it. And that's what I was saying earlier, is I'll need to change that so it adjusts it on the fly. It's not something that the network manager has to worry about. Already getting some issues. Can't find the sky dome, that's fine. Out of range, index was out of range. Just talking about. Oh, a position tracker. Get the closest waypoint. Just trying to figure out what do I want to do with this, because I don't technically want there to be a position tracker in the in the tutorial. Let's see what these all are talking about. Position tracker, position tracker, position tracker. All right, let's disable that. I think the position tracker is a script on here. Boom, boom, boom. Item handler. Position tracker. Okay, I think the way to go about this is maybe check if there is a position system, and if there isn't, then don't do anything. Maybe. Man, look at all these dependencies though. Let's see. May need to come up with a better way to go about this. Okay. New scene equals the whole 0. Don't really want to go about that way though. But scene management. I'm just thinking one thing I could do is basically disable some stuff if we're in the tutorial level. Okay, scene management, and simply say component network really. What I don't want to do is put in a bunch of code everywhere that says, hey, if we're this, do that. Let's see what I can get away with. If the menu scene contains scene manager get active scene.name. What you talking about? What you talking about? Oh, let's see. Menu scene. I was like, what? Can I just say current scene? Loaded scene? Load scene mode, load scene parameters. I thought there was just like a loaded scene. Oh, here we go. Scene manager. Get active scene name equal to equals 0. What's that gonna do up here? PP start. Okay, that might do it. Let's see. Current build player while editor is importing blah blah blah. Okay. So it gave us this error. What's this one? Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's give it a shot. Uh-oh. No errors, that's good. All right. This is looking good. This is where UI level. So I'll just duplicate that and do like UI tutorial. So I don't need any of this stuff. Up just a little bit because the board was stuck in the terrain, so I'll raise it up just a little bit, maybe there. UI level. Let's duplicate that. I'm going to call this UI tutorial. And I don't want this to be a prefab. Where'd it go? Where's my prefabs? Thinking, where's this referenced? I gotta find out where that's referenced so I can change the reference from UI level to UI tutorial. I think it's when you load. Okay, it's not gonna be here. I think it might be under the spawning system. Okay, it's not there. Maybe the player controller. That's probably it right there. Player UI or player UI canvas. Let's go find out. Player canvas. Oh, well, that ain't it. Does this have it? Nope, it's untagged. Alright, it must be mapped to UI level then. So, got one more idea. Let's see. Here we go. Move to a coroutine since it takes time to load. Okay. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see what you're talking about. Unless I just call it statically. Maybe that's the case. Back up here. Let's try that. Send event to UI level. The tracker. That's not it. This is on game level handler. That ain't it either. Player controller, UI level instance player controller. Okay, so where is that getting set? this is in the UI level. For each player controller and If it's network, this one. Hey, man, that is not a good way to do that. Wow. There is a lot to that. If isn't it? Okay. Game quality hindered, blah blah blah. Where is isn't it getting set? Oh, right there. Let me pick out some of these that I didn't change. Didn't change this one. What did I change that? I don't believe so. And change this one. Didn't change that. See. Okay. I'm just trying to make this easier for me to maintain later. So, let's see. Did I change this? Yes, I believe I did. So I made that change there. Network manager, I did make that change as well. UI level. I think I'm gonna change this one too. This is a horrible solution, but if the scene equals level 0, I'm just gonna return. Actually, let me think about that. What does this do? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's the only thing it does is initialize. So how about this? We won't return. We can do this here. Let's do it up here. And we're gonna say first off, the net is done. And then we're going to say this game object set active. Oh. Not giving me any arguments about scene management, so that's good. Okay, save that. Let's see what happens. Okay, UI level. I mean, heck, I guess I could just simply disable it right here. But let's hold that thought. Okay, get somewhere. Well, looks like I still need to bring it up some more. Okay, good news is no more errors. Our UI is cleaned up, and we are getting some errors down here. Let's see what these are all about. Object reference not set to an instance on object at position. Position system 72. This level finished or failed. Tracker is enabled. Turn. Okay. Well, wonder if I can just do the dreaded question I've been doing. right here. Okay. This all finished. Or trackers are not enabled, or this, or scene manager name equals level 0. Alright, no errors. Very happy about that. Okay, so what are we doing here? Null reference exception when I quit, huh? Progress tracker, progress tracker. Huh? Oh. Is there like an if statement I can do here? There is. Let's see. No reference exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. It's a simple whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a new Microsoft Visual Studio version I installed recently. Sometimes it acts a little weird. If handler.on yeah, if that's equal, it's not equal to null. Right? Is that? The event setup, blah blah blah, can only appear on the left. Okay. Oh, I think it's something. I don't remember how you check, like, is something subscribed to that? Let me just Google it real quick. What do we say? We say only move subscribed events, maybe. Remove only subscribed events. Go to the calendar app. Come on, you gonna do me like that? C# unsubscribe all event handlers. I know there's a way to just check, like, is it null? Yeah, here we go. My event. My event. It just says if it doesn't even check, it doesn't even say if. Instance. Okay, that's the method. Something like that. I could have swore there was a way to check this. Let's see. D#. Only unsubscribe to event handlers. That is subscribed. Can it do that? Oh no, it doesn't seem like it understands that. You try to unsubscribe with a different instance, it will not successfully remove the original handle. Yeah. Failing to unsubscribe from an event that was not subscribed will not cause an error or exception. The delegate remove method, which events used internally, handles this gracefully. Apparently not. That is not what it's telling me over here. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. At 258. Unless it's talking about the network handler. Which, I mean, I guess, yeah, I may be spinning my wheels here. I'm gonna leave this as is. It may be complaining because I just hit, like, stop, and it's like, okay, I stopped. Ugh, that took me down a bad rabbit hole. Sorry. Alright, where were we? let's build out the new UI. So we're at level 0. Can I disable this? I'm just gonna go ahead and hit disable. Hopefully that'll take care of that. UI level script. See, I don't think I need any of this. I think what I'm gonna do I'm gonna leave all this stuff in place so I can manipulate it, but first off, I don't need this. Let's just remove this, and I don't need an animator. Remove that. Okay, that should all be good. Trick text. Okay with that being there for the moment. Overall score, that's fine too. I really just want to make sure there's no code that's going to get in my way. Like this primary icon, don't need either one of those. Actually, I'll leave that for part of the tutorial, so never mind. Progress tracker, don't need that one. Position, don't really need that one. Trophies, don't need that. Velocity is fine, timer is fine. Instead of deleting, I'm just gonna comment them out. Yeah, we'll want trick text. And overall score is fine. Now I'm thinking about it, having the script in there might be okay. Yeah. Don't mind me. Okay. Yeah, so I decided I want to keep this stuff in here still, because a lot of it will pertain to the tutorial. So I'll need to leave that in there so I can manipulate stuff. But let's add a checklist of all the things that we want to train on. What we're doing, let's just race over here to take a look at the UI. See, I don't think I need the progress tracker. There won't be more people, so I can probably disable that one. Duplicated, let's call it tutorial checklist. And just gonna disable that for now. Maybe. See, I could actually keep some of these markers here that as items get completed, they get checked off. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Now, I'm just going to comment these out. Tutorial checklist. And we're going to treat each one of these individually. So just down like here we have this. Treat text. This. Yeah, just say item 1. This to 28. Couldn't be that long. That's huge. Half of 960. It's gonna be 450 plus 30, 480. Alright. And let's just say the first item is this first item could be steering. Steer left. Okay, that is way too big. Yeah, 40 looks good. Oh, you know what? Like this. Like that. Doesn't do anything. Not really. Yeah, that's not really helpful. Okay, let's try this. I'm just gonna put this here. Let's say 500. That's item 1, 2. Like that. 2D is way too big. Alright, that'll work. Stop. Jump. Alright, let's go with that first. Move forward. No. There we go. Oh, did I miss it? Maybe I did. 300, 250, 100, and 150. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, that looks good. Don't need the trophies. Okay, steer left. Steer right. Just thinking, like, how am I gonna check these off? I guess I could do like a line through. Is there a line through? I don't know. Maybe I could just put something over it, like completed. Okay, I won't mess with that because then it messes with everything. Okay, steer right, steer left. Stop. Jump. And then we want to do a charge jump. Charge jump. Let's do perform a trick. Is there room for perform? Yeah. Perform trick. Oops. Use boost. Did I say use boost or just boost? Forgot to boost. Alright. Figure it out later. We got pick up an item, use an item, reset your character, and look behind you. Use boost. Pick up item. Use boost, pick up item, use item. Reset the character. Reset the character. What does resetting the character mean? Maybe reset position? Reset. Set track position. I just put reset position. I mean, when they do it, they'll figure out what it means, right? And then the last one is you put rear view mirror or behind view. Maybe just rear view. Is rear view, is that one word or two words? Rear view. Yeah, it's one word. So I just put it as rear view. Let's save that, give that a shot. Keep an eye on errors. Interesting. Did I disable it? Sorry, we got to unmute. Why? Okay, it is enabled. I think something may be enabling this. Why would it be disabling my canvas? That's kind of weird. All right. Let me save that and give it a shot. I don't have much confidence in that. I'm pretty sure it's going to have the same issue. Oh, strangely enough, that fixed it. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'll have to clean that up. I don't know how I like that. Like, oh, first and foremost, they're not lined up. They probably need to be lined up to the left or something like that. Maybe a background or something. Okay, it's definitely a work in progress, but we've gotten rid of most of our errors. I still see this error coming up when I close, so I'll have to figure out what's going on there. But this is a good time for me to stop. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great one. I'll talk to you later.